Oh, okay.
Beard.
I just like the name Fallujah. It sounds like shit.
Fallujah. It sounds like a hot black chick, dude. Yo, Fallujah, man. I'm dating Fallujah, bro. She's hot. Yeah.
She is. She sounds
I was
hot.
dating Fallujah. Yeah, cute
She
ass.
sounds like she dances a lot. Not a belly dancing.
Okay.
Was a link created?
Yeah,
Everybody.
Because all I'm doing is just posting.
Ramadi, that sounded like a cool Hispanic shit. Corregidor, that's a white
Hey,
girl.
Jay,
Those
can
are all
you
places I
move that
deployed.
beer closer in?
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's like, need the beers.
Oh, let's get a frame. What?
Beer, 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 beer.
We don't have Theo. Who's falling?
I don't know.
Not me. Definitely not
I think
me.
Tomo's the tallest.
Hey, Tomo.
Do,
Do, do, do.
No.
I don't know how hot they are.
You work in a kitchen, Ryan.
That's the point.
You can't take the heat.
No.
Ooh.
You should have asbestos hands. Ryan.
I was a welder once for 24 years.
You should have no vision. It's kind of
6 different types.
Yeah. Oh, that's a beer.
Jesus.
Oh shit, Johnny O. Be careful.
It's like, you can't take this hippie.
I guess that's.
He's got his dress shirt
that's-
on and spilled the.
That's his way of saying "fuck you" for making me fix the lights.
Yeah.
Safe to touch the microphone.
Yeah, it's safe to touch the microphone.
Oh my god. Why don't you just burn this stuff, John?
Find out.
Johnny Law.
Where?
You want
Let's see if I can find it.
Paper towels.
Yeah, paper towels. Yeah.
Be careful.
I was gonna say, that was quick.
Someone in the bathroom. Come on.
Why don't you just go out the back door?
Just let it go. They gotta get up, Johnny. Don't get pissed off. Oh, man, I'm so embarrassed.
What?
What, that Mark Rubio?
Johnny. Okay, so I'm embarrassed for now 2 weeks. I got so fucking hammered. I drove to work drunk
Last night? Is this today?
this morning.
What did you do last night?
Fucking UVC. But
Mike told me to come out.
Kelly was filling my vodka to the top of the big glasses, and I don't think about it. So I'm just drinking. So I had 4 of those. 4 of those is like 15 shots. And I was fucking obliviated. And I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh god, I had a parent come in, so I couldn't do bail. And I thought about it, I'm like, 5.
Yeah, that good smell.
I ended up
of
having
vodka
5
on you.
parents come in.
Was it parent-teacher conference yet?
No.
Oh.
I just sent tests home.
I just drank a shitload
And
and
so some of the parents come in, I love that. I love when they come in.
I love this.
It's just like, you're out of here, get the
Oh,
hell away.
they knew you were drunk. They knew you were drunk.
Oh, yeah. My eyes were so bloodshot.
Ah.
Luckily, I smoked the morning bowl.
And then everyone.
That's like when you climb into the back seat of the Volkswagen, or not Volkswagen,
Johnny,
the
What?
You're getting in the middle right
No,
now.
I can feel superior to everyone. No, because I have to get up.
Well, I didn't know.
Okay.
Once I take something.
To me, it seems like a big giant mushroom.
I was going next
I mean, a
door
mushroom?
to the
Fuck,
juke place.
why that's a mushroom?
Get
The juke place.
There's a big that chair. That's a big chair. Just you should just grab that chair. Just put it. No, I'm talking about him. I'm talking. You just got to get up. You should just grab that chair.
Johnny.
Johnny, hey, since you got to get up, just a suggestion. That chair, dude. That way you, because if you got to keep on getting up.
They don't fit in the
Yeah.
cheese frame.
Oh, you don't fit in the frame that way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so much for my suggestion.
The other one's okay.
don't fuck with Johnny today.
Go fuck with Johnny today.
He's not happy.
Dude, Johnny's louder than I am today, dude.
Johnny's not happy.
Johnny's like out voicing me. Like, what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, 'cause I just love it that
Like, that's like if
So I thought you were happy about the election.
Johnny has my whole
Yes,
jacked
you're
up
all
situation there.
okay.
Oh.
The only one happier is Day. He voted Trump.
No, I didn't. What the
Okay,
fuck?
never mind. I'm sorry. I meant.
Like, you keep saying it.
Think about it, fucking word.
No, I didn't say that either.
All right.
You just thought I was trying to set me up.
Oh yeah. That whole like, I'm not gonna tell you that I like it. Woo! Yeah. All right.
I think we're ready.
We're ready?
Are we ready? We got theme music going.
All mics are rocking.
One more second.
La, 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 la.
Silver one away.
My
It's almost done. Hold
fucking
on.
work.
I tested
Yeah,
it
well.
earlier.
She ain't fucking around, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, give me
Chilling.
that professional point.
Right there. Let's go.
Okay, I'm Josh O'Brien.
Welcome, Umburger Podcast. Go
Nice
ahead
to meet
and
you.
make your introductions in the middle of my goddamn
We sure
fucking
will.
starting of the show.
How it works.
Umburger Podcast. Welcome to the new nation of Trump.
The new nation.
I gotta say, I woke up
There
this
was an old
morning
nation of Trump.
and I was like, oh, it was a weird feeling. Like, oh, really? Because now here's the thing. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like her. I don't like him. But it just in my head, I thought President Trump sounds like what you say, followed by is ending the world. And I don't mean like I'm not one of these people like Trump's so evil. They're all evil. But it's just weird.
I'm never gonna call him that. Ever.
I started a hashtag that is called lowercase Trump. No one ever uses a capital T for his name.
Good.
Well,
Really, I
it's
always, you
perfect
know why
reaction.
I do? You know, I'm a teacher. It would drive me crazy.
Our first lady is this is the very first lady that we've all seen her naked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I got to say I haven't, but.
Oh, you haven't?
I have.
Oh, yeah, you have.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And,
Check her Twitter feed, you'll
she's
see it now.
Probably the hottest first lady we ever had since Lady Bird. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I'm really.
Nancy,
I'm
man.
I'm a big Michelle Obama fan as far as hot.
Really?
And I like her, and I think she's so
I like
intelligent.
Lincoln's wife.
Plus, like class and stuff.
I like Lincoln, but that's not the thing. It's the beard. And but
Oh shit! This shit's kicking in.
that's what they said though in past history. They said that Lincoln had two beards, the one he had and his wife.
Well, it's true.
Heyo.
Yes.
Fraser Smith. These are the
Yeah.
jokes.
Oh, yeah.
No, Lincoln was totally gay. Lincoln had a lifelong good friend, Christopher Todd or something.
Yes, Lincoln lover.
And
Robin?
He liked the Lincoln
no,
log.
his name was
You know where the Lincoln log came from.
his name was like Christopher Todd or whatever. He was his lifetime best friend,
Yeah.
and they were totally gay.
Yeah.
yeah.
He was in the cabin.
That's why I don't have any.
And he was black.
Hey guys,
Good for
guys,
him.
I'm Burger Podcast episode. See, that's why we need Theo.
Got Dorsey.
Okay, 14, episode 14, Hollywood. Usual
Ever?
suspects. We got our usual
I
suspects.
thought you guys have done more than that.
We
Back
bounce
to
around.
Hollywood,
We bounce
episode
around.
14.
We go back and
It
forth.
reboots.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Got
finish
it.
this.
Got it.
Usual suspects, guys. Welcome, Ryan Talmud,
Hey guys.
Johnny Mark Owens,
Ooh.
Jay Carter,
Yo, yo, yo.
Courtney Banks,
Yeah.
and special guest Josh O'Brien
Hoorah.
Ooh.
and Ryan. I can never
Van
say your last
Treen.
name.
Oh, that's very accurate.
Is it, what is
it-
your last name? Say it.
Van Ryn with that silent J. Those
Wait.
Dutch silent J's.
Travis Van Ryn.
Travis
Travis
Van
Van
Ryan.
Ryn.
And now I feel like an idiot. I couldn't pronounce that.
It's fine.
Ah, you never
When I
asked.
start
yeah.
wrestling, I'm going to change it to Travis Van Ruin.
I like that.
Ooh,
Great. I think
shit.
you got
Good
some
one.
time,
Yeah.
size-wise.
Actually,
Oh
we
yeah,
start
I got
comedy.
plenty
me
of
and
time.
you could be the anorexic killers. we could be the Holocaust hitters.
You gotta watch out for this.
You guys could have been
The bulimic
you
connection.
guys could have been tag team.
Yeah,
Back in the
we could
day.
poke out eyes with our elbows and
Yeah.
knees.
Anorexic Association.
So,
The AA?
what we do, we have an interesting show tonight because we do have a new president coming in. Thoughts? Anyone have any?
I'm
passion about
excited.
this?
No.
I'm excited for war. I want civil war. No, I want civil war.
No.
Yeah.
I want revolution.
We're gonna have a revolution.
I want
yeah.
death on the streets.
I think the
death
strangest
row.
thing. I think the
Only-
strangest thing is
That-
now that Glenn Beck is siding with Black Lives Matter and said that Obama has made him a better person. That just scares me for the fact that I agree with Glenn Beck on something. I'm just like, wait, that's where we're at. That I and Glenn Beck. Now I'm trusting my judgment. Because
You're
I agree
questioning
with
your judgment.
questioning my
Yeah,
judgment
question.
because Glenn Beck and I agree on something.
Yeah.
It's very
It's a
strange.
crazy
everything
world.
inside of
Yeah.
me not to correct him. I like that though.
Sorry.
No,
I
I'm
just
not.
wanted to
I'm the
make
same
sure.
way. No, I'm the same way.
about
Like
Glenn
he
Beck?
just said.
Huh?
Glenn
I
Beck.
did.
Glenn Beck? Yeah, he
Okay.
actually
He's
said
scared.
that.
I'm a
Yeah.
teacher.
This is the.
Oh, he's trying to stay relevant and
This
get paid
is
too.
as much as it's true. Is a new. It's a new era, and it really is. And Obama was a new era. Bush was a new. Every 4 or 8 years is a new era. We don't know how to adjust to anything.
Caesar.
So
This is a big way to hit the
Caesar
reset
was
button
the
for a
new
country.
Yeah, I
that's
feel
for
like
sure.
this
You know,
is
it's
way out of this is
Fight
way
Club.
more than just a new
but-
president or like a Republican.
Does
or a
anyone
Democrat.
remember
I
when Bush
honestly
became president?
rather
How stock everyone was?
I honestly rather not have voted for either one.
Yeah.
I mean, and laugh if you want. I thought Gary Johnson, just because he had a lot of, he's batshit crazy. He's
yeah.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of accomplishments. He did a lot. I liked him.
And wasn't he an evolutionist or something?
Evolutionist.
You believe in a lot of weird
Yeah, but the
shit.
thing is you put that guy in office, everybody was like, "Sir, shut up." He'd be like, "All right, well, let's just pass this bill."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
And then we
that.
got,
all right, you know.
Then
Did
we
you
got
vote?
Mitt
What's
Romney-
that? Yeah,
Mitt
I went for.
Romney
I wrote in
making
D's
decisions.
nuts, and
Right.
yeah, I did just for the
You did
joke
really
factor.
bad.
No, I voted for
In
Gary
Florida.
Johnson.
No, in Florida too, right?
What's that? Yeah, absentee
what I
ballot.
like right
In
now,
Florida.
No,
Thanks.
no, absentee
with,
ballot.
with the
Cool,
election,
cool, cool.
Yeah.
with what
Thank you
happened,
for caring about my.
everyone was
well-being
so
and life.
pissed off
I don't live here.
at anyone that was in California
in the
voting
country.
and saying "fuck you" and your third party when no one actually realized that California is baked in Democrat. So
Yeah.
no matter what you voted for, it didn't matter.
No.
Go
That's
back
true.
home to your state and then try to campaign.
That's true, but I do think there is something like we have to live with the people who did choose to vote third party or write in something or whatever, and
We're pretty
Well, that
insulated.
thing about-
We're
even
pretty
if it
insulated.
didn't have an effect in the way California was going to go, it does have an effect in like how I view people right now.
Well,
I'm
here-
like, oh, you don't give a fuck about me or my rights.
No.
Well, no, actually, that's
everybody-
where you're wrong as
I don't
a third party voter, and let me explain why I think. I mean, I totally respect your opinion, but this is where I think that it's because it's people that wouldn't vote for either one anyway. So
It's
they
opinion, too.
But when
you know,
Trump is the winner, like it.
But the
that
thing
is
is
terrifying.
most of these people wouldn't vote for Clinton anyway. You know what I mean? So they wouldn't. So
stupid.
they wouldn't have voted
Sorry.
either way.
Well,
You know,
again, see, this is the problem in this nation.
if Bernie Sanders would have made it, he would
Nobody
have
votes
won
the
by a
little kike
landslide.
And here's
You know?
the thing. Here's the thing. Is,
Yeah.
is
Well, that
here's the
guy.
thing.
Well,
He looks like a treasure
this is
troll.
why-
We'll get that out too.
This is the thing, and this is what the world or this country needs to recognize: is we're a bunch of hate-mongering pieces of opinionated shit who thinks everyone should have to agree with us or they're wrong, and everyone who thinks we should agree with them
Exceptionalism.
is wrong, and everybody who doesn't see things the way we see it is wrong, and we're wrong to everyone else. And this is the thing: no, we're all right. We're right in our opinions. Let me finish. We're right in our
All right, Fox
opinions
News.
because it's our right. It's our right
I
to
gotta
do.
listen like a fox.
You exercised your
here
American
just-
duty.
True.
The American duty is to
Subjectivity.
vote your conscience.
Of course.
Yeah.
You voted your conscience.
Of course.
Is you
We did
should.
our job.
You should never vote on the win. You should never. This isn't football. You should only go with what you believe and passionately feel. I didn't vote.
Protest
But I
votes are
do
tough.
think that when you do know that there are people like maybe you like I don't think my
See-
life is not going to change in any huge drastic way unless I need to get an abortion, then I'm fucked. But like I think when you have friends and you know people of different like minority positions, there is some sort of duty though to those citizens to be like I care about your well-being too. Like did any of us really?
But
like,
the thing
I
was
so shocked he won like by that much.
after a
It
career.
was
He,
crazy.
Yeah,
he
I
lost
wasn't-
by
I was
200,000
shocked
votes.
he won. Let me
Well,
tell
he
you, I
won
was
the
shocked he won.
She lost a popular.
Michael Moore was right the whole time. That's the crazy thing.
Well, no, what it was, you know what it was, Courtney, honestly, is people attacking people for their opinions. So everyone went into a hole who
It just
wanted to vote
suffocated
Trump,
that sound.
and
Yeah.
they didn't hear anyone. They stopped hearing anyone, but they kept their opinion. Now, those people were attacked, assaulted, ostracized, and everything else. So what they did was went, oh, and people went like this. Who you voting for? And they went, yeah, I don't know, maybe, Gary
Well,
Johnson, maybe this, maybe that. But they were voting Trump the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
So what people who
I think it's
wanted
more that they were
Trump to lose,
embarrassed.
what people who wanted Trump to lose fucked up on is they made people feel so bad about being who they were that people just hid and stuck to who they were.
Well, they should
I
feel
think
bad.
a lot of it was
Yeah.
people that were. It's a lot of people that because everybody's really yelling in a vacuum because everybody's like, all right, so you're going for this guy? Well, fuck you, I'm unfriending you. So everybody unfriended everybody that didn't have the same
I
opinion
haven't unfriended
for the most part.
anybody.
Well, I'm saying for them. All right, I would say 90% of the people it says if you're voting for this guy, fuck you, I'm leaving. And for those that are going to Canada, I'll explain hockey.
It's there's the
like the episode of
Dunning Kruger
South Park.
effect is going on here
Where
too.
my
That
country
people
gone?
don't know how uninformed they are.
Yeah, that's
Right.
absolutely.
That's-
They're
well,
They
so
as-
stupid
yeah.
that they don't realize it.
'Cause you know
Everyone,
why?
everyone,
Yeah,
because
this
everyone has
this
their
is
bias.
the
Mississippi.
thing. But this is it. No.
Yeah.
Every
Gary
goddamn
Johnson.
idiot in this world, which is everyone. Watch this. Because anyone who thinks they know is also an idiot.
Yep.
Because they think they know and everyone else doesn't.
But you can
What is
know enough
fact
to know
is
that
opinion.
someone should have experience in the political realm to be able to, I don't know. have
Or
the
they
highest
should not have
position.
had like
Ronald
every.
Reagan.
I think Burr said it
he was
best.
like-
He
he was-
Reagan was
you
a
know,
governor.
Burr has one of the
Yeah.
best bits, and I
Before
don't
he
want to
was
hack
governor.
what he says.
Whoa.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ronald Reagan.
But neither of those people
Ronald
were
Reagan
fearmongers
ran.
in the way that Trump is.
Ronald Reagan, first of all, let's deal with this. See, this
Amnesty.
wait, but real facts, by real facts.
Yeah, he was an
Ronald
actor,
Reagan
man.
won it
Governor
by
and
using
actor.
fear of the Ayatollah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, I remember
won it
that.
through fear.
Yeah,
Now,
that's how it works.
he also won it based on stronger immigration. He said he was going to get rid of a lot of the illegal people, and he did. He gave them amnesty, and they
Yep.
became citizens.
They're no longer illegal.
So, and the only people who've given amnesty, as far as I can remember, are Republicans. Also,
He actually had some of the best quotes ever, like "trust but verify," and if there's
And
somebody you
Trump's
trust.
gonna give amnesty.
And the best thing about Trump is he's given a lot of great
Trump's gonna do
quotes, like
everything
"grab her by the
opposite of what he
pussy."
said.
It's
I
fun.
guarantee it.
We don't know
so
yet.
Guarantee it.
badly.
He is
Absolutely.
a Trojan
No,
horse.
he grabs him by
He's
the
a
pussy.
Trojan
We know that
horse.
one's fact.
Yes.
We know that.
He's
We've
a
said that
Trojan
all
horse.
along, yeah.
It's gonna happen, and I am gonna smirk so
there-
much.
no, I know. You know what? Here's
Not
smile.
smile. I'm just
You know who I'm really
Exactly.
mad at? You know who I'm really mad at? Ignorant ass people who fill kids full of stupid ideas that they don't have knowledge about and ignorant hate. Because I had to sit there with 180 students today explaining to them that not only are they not going anywhere, their parents aren't going anywhere.
Nobody's
And then
going
I had to
anywhere.
explain to them that there is a Senate, that there's a whole judiciary system,
Well-
that there is laws, there's checks and balances.
So you're mad you did your job today?
Don't you see that is such a huge problem that your kids even have that fear
Yes,
in the
because they're
first place?
No, I-
idiot ass parents.
But no, it's
and
The-
because
idiot
there are
the school-
That many,
No.
there are that many people who do agree and want them to be deported.
No,
It's
no,
the
That
cyber
many
no.
people that make
No.
them
There are
feel
people-
Well, they
that
want
way.
they want illegal people
The
deported, but
fear
that's
didn't come from
That
anyone.
fear
The
Yeah.
fear didn't come from anyone attacking them. It came from their parents, their families, their friends, and other teachers, telling them how horrible it's going to be if Trump wins. Instead of realizing, first of all, like I've explained before, my class can have a class president. They're in charge of nothing because I'm in charge of nothing because the principal's in charge of nothing because the superintendent is in charge of nothing because the mayor, the governor, the da-da-da. And you know what it
The
is?
lizard
Whatever
people.
the
Is
fuck
this
Dick
irreducible
Cheney says
complexity? Is this
goes.
what we're getting
That's
to?
it, I think.
Who made
That's
God?
the
Who
truth.
made God?
Dick Cheney says it, it fucking goes. Learn that.
Yeah.
Democrat, Republican, anyone.
The
If
lizard
the
people.
people like
That's all
Dick
I gotta say.
Cheney make a decision, the fucking shit happens. Period. That's who's in charge. People like him.
He's like, "I'll shoot you in the face, bitch."
I got a
People
question.
in those groups,
I got a
that's it.
question. Is like, so what is it about Al Gore and Hillary Clinton that makes the lizard people not allow them to be president? Because both Al Gore and Hillary Clinton
They're
won the
heels.
fucking
You lost me
popular
at lizard
vote,
people.
Lizard
I
people.
love seeing lizard
and
Yeah.
it's you know.
They're a strange guy.
Because you're right. You're right. People don't have facts. Like anyone who's a fucking lizard.
Well, I mean,
Lizards have
I
all the
really do
facts.
think
Yeah,
that Hillary,
lizards have all
it
the
was
facts.
a fear of a woman thing.
Oh, I agree.
I think
No,
absolutely.
I think a lot of
Disagree 100%.
No,
Disagree.
I had a
Piece
guy-
of shit
I
and
had a
people
guy
hate her.
Slut shame me today because I didn't agree with his political beliefs, and he couldn't think of a well-formed enough sentence. Couldn't make a declarative statement about what he believed, so he decided, I'm going to make up a story about you because that's all I have.
That's an ignorant
And now
fuck.
more
Yeah,
people
that's
are
different.
going to feel empowered to do that.
No.
I only did that on Twitter.
Same
that?
I'm just
idiots.
kidding. That wasn't me.
Well, wait. Keep in mind, I don't have nothing on Obama on that. Bill Clinton fucked everything, shoved a cigar in a girl's pussy, and
But
everyone
he
smoked
didn't
it.
tell people
Yeah.
that they could own
Bill
them as
Clinton went on a
bodies.
I'll
plane
tell you,
with
one
a
of-
fucking child molester 60-something
Don't
times.
care, I love him.
I think one of the
That's
biggest
what I mean.
reasons
wait,
why
that's
she.
what I mean. She just said the greatest point. Don't care, I love him. Right. And
Yeah.
so you know what?
That's
Don't care, they love Trump.
that's kind
They
of the
don't
same
give
thing,
a fuck
you know.
about your facts.
Yo, this
Facts
is-
make
But-
you dig
but-
in further. Facts
but-
make you
Facts
dig in
make you
further.
hate
It's
your
like
own
it's like when you
family.
have a
Yeah,
crush on
but they also
somebody
make you
and
dig
put
in
them
on your own
up a
point.
pedestal.
Here it is. Here, it's simple,
is a
plain and
horrible
simple.
monster.
If you're a fucking Cowboys fan, you're gonna cry that Tony Romo was the best guy ever.
Yeah.
And if you hate fucking them, you're like, these guys fucking suck. Fuck the Cowboys, whatever. You know, I'm a Lions fan. No matter how bad they do, sorry, I'm still gonna be a fan. You know what I'm saying?
And it's remembering we only have an opinion.
Yeah, it's a Penguins
we
fan
saw
saying
this.
Lemieux is better than Gretzky,
I was
and you know
super-
he very well could have been.
I was super mad that when he gave his acceptance speech that he was a completely different person. That's what pissed me off. I was like, be the person you've been running as the whole time.
Oh no, it's an act.
Don't
It's
say
an
you're
act.
gonna unite people and
Yeah.
Yeah.
like.
We've been, thank you.
Courtney.
We've been saying he was a shill the whole time,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
I
Ryan?
want you to be heard.
He still is a show.
He still is a shill. He's
It's-
a Democrat.
In a way,
He's a
it's
Demo-
pretty
he's an
risky
absolute
because
Democrat.
he basically ruined his brand to a big degree. Even though he won presidency,
You're
but
fired.
in a lot of people's eyes around the world, he has ruined his brand. There are people cutting out of business projects with him because of his name, blah blah blah.
And there's 50 others
But
going
it-
in.
Yeah,
that's the
true,
problem.
true.
Boom.
But it's pretty crazy. That's a pretty big risk that he took. If what we're talking about him being a Trojan horse is true, then he is one of the biggest risk takers
Well,
I've ever fucking seen.
Except,
Here-
wait.
He's like, I'll risk everything in my life. in
It's
order
called
to fucking-
Atlantic City,
It's
actually.
called- well, it's called
Like,
billionaires.
you know, he is.
It's called billionaires.
Yeah.
What if he does
What
something
people think of him
for
doesn't
a group
matter.
of people? What is he going to end up broke? No.
You know what? There's a list of presidents that we had that has no political experience.
Yeah.
Of
There's
course.
a
Yeah.
list. It was like
Yeah,
half a
that's not
dozen.
what I'm concerned
That's
with.
not the biggest concern. It's that his campaign was based around secluding and ostracizing a large group of
Was it his
American people, and
campaign,
other people were
or
okay
was
with
it the internet spinning it?
I think it was
No,
like
it was his campaign.
He said.
No.
Yeah.
No,
It's
Remember,
right there in the
never
public
said
record.
He was getting rid of all Latin
But-
people. He
but
never said he
were
was
you-
getting rid of all
No,
Latin
Was
it was
anyone
a lot of the-
there?
What?
Did anyone actually watch a full rally? Like,
no. A lot of people will read a headline and then they'll fucking breeze by
You
it,
can
and
watch
that's
enough. You don't need to see. You can watch 2 minutes of him speaking and hear quite a few things, not out of context, not like he's quoting somebody else. Those were things he said, and then he got mad that the media took things that he said and put them
I'm
in
just
front
saying,
of other people.
they're
Like,
ju-
why
but
would
the
you use my
me-
words against
The
me?
media does done the same thing to Hillary, and everyone's like, no, Hillary, that's not Hillary. Hillary didn't have pneumonia, she's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Well, yeah,
here's the
they
thing,
had to
though.
make a story.
Here's the one simple
Make a
thing.
story.
Trump never said he was going to get rid of all Latin people, period. Now, the both Spanish...
Who's
he'd lose
gonna
half of his
work?
the both
employees.
Spanish media, again, see, I love you. I would never think that or say it. Because I don't think they're good workers. I don't think they're
Hubba,
bad workers.
hubba.
I think each and every one of them is an individual. That one might be a good worker. That motherfucker right over there, lazy as fuck. That one likes skateboarding. That one likes rock and roll. I never see a group
You got against
as
skateboarding.
a people. Nobody should ever think they are so much that they can represent a group or a
Right.
race. And so each person is an individual. But what I'm saying is simply he never said a lot of these things. He did say that a lot of the ones coming over are rapists and murderers. But what they cut out of the clip was when he said there's also a lot of good people coming over. They cut that out. It is on a clip. It's easily
But
viewable.
that's like meeting a girl who's like kind of chubby or like something, and you're like, you're pretty, like, but you're a little chubby, but like you're pretty, like
Yeah.
you still said something shitty.
That'd be like saying your
What he
sister's
said-
chubby, but you're
what he
pretty.
It's like my dad did that to me
What he
before.
said was
Like, your hair
100%
look nice, Dave.
true.
You gotta twist
Wait,
it.
but what he said was
But your breath is a
100%
beast.
true. A lot
But
of the
that's
people
true
coming
of
over.
every race.
No. From Mexico with the cartel problems right now,
Yeah.
so much drugs are being run in through people. But people are being run in through people and murdered and raped every
Hey,
day.
Because
You know
all
what?
of the white guys who raped people in every case this year. Let's forget about them. You're right.
In-
White
in-
guys in
It's
every
not
case.
about.
And
Well,
with the
he's
drug
talking about people that are
trafficking-
illegal.
About what he said.
They're legal
It
citizens.
wasn't it wasn't a competition between white guys who do whatever. It was
yeah.
simply the statement was a lot of the people coming in are drug dealers and rapists and this and that is a statistical fact. A lot isn't the right word.
Well,
That a percentage, a good percentage
But
of
that's
the
a
people
fear
coming in.
tactic.
And-
That's
and the
the
thing
problem.
it's a
is-
percentage though. It's an actual statistic.
but we send 300,000 guns south of the border every year. That's what we do in America. Those fucking
stop
fucks.
it, Johnny.
No, the fucking
Johnny,
fucks.
I'm doing it.
No, the fucking fucks in the Midwest
either
who are
admit
all
it
like
or
pro
not.
gun
Right
and
there, right?
shit.
Do you have them
Either
in that
admit-
backpack right now?
I
Admit it's
wish.
not
I'm
us.
Californian. I don't have guns.
Admit
They don't
it's
let
not
us have guns. But
Wait, admit it's not
it's-
us or stop it.
Texas sends fucking guns south of the border.
Wait,
Mississippi.
Can I
The-
get a
yes,
number? I
the-
just want
yes.
guns.
The
whole
Totally.
state, the whole
Totally,
state
yes,
has a business
yes,
of sex.
yes.
Holy fuck, because that's illegal, and that is amazing that the federal government has not told Texas, who's obviously a person.
I think that was on par
to
with the
stop
statement.
selling guns to Mexico.
I think that was on par with the statement where Trump said Mexico is sending us the worst. He's not implying that the government of Texas is sending the guns.
No, it's the people.
No, it's gun runners.
How do I get a gun? I just want to go.
Do you realize that a lot
I
of
can
them-
get
Talk to me
I
offline,
can
baby
get you a
cakes.
gun.
We
I got
realize,
you.
Johnny.
Vegas.
We
got you.
realize a
I got
lot
an
of
armory in
people
Port Wine.
running
Let's go.
guns into
I got a friend in
Mexico
Oxnard.
are
We'll go hook
also
it up.
Mexican cartel here.
Absolutely.
Oh, so
I can build you
are
one. That was my
mad
last
because
job.
Mexican people in Texas are running guns into Mexico, and do you also want to blame Whitey for that?
No, I blame Mexican too, man.
How's your
Two?
Believe me,
Two?
Tomo? Oh,
I absolutely.
Mexican cartel running guns into Mexico.
Yeah, but you know what?
What two? What other person do you blame?
Oh, come on. Like it is not all Mexican. Like I'm sorry, but the vast majority of
Loading uses a lot of data.
well, I do.
Everybody
Okay.
wants drugs, so let's.
I want cocaine. I mean,
Here's a
seriously.
great
Who
argument.
wants women raped, right? Who wants kids killed? Oh,
I
that
do.
comes with
Apparently
drugs.
a lot.
That comes with the drugs they're bringing in.
Okay,
What
here's
public
a
school are we talking about?
Drug dealers really
I'm
know.
just
thing
kidding.
going on
Yeah.
here. On my Facebook, you guys are all on it. I have whatever how many people. Majority of them are comedians and musicians and artists, and then the rest are normal blue collar, white collar working people that actually work day jobs, 8 to 5, families, whatnot. Who are the ones that are bitching and moaning? Artists. No one else is bitching and moaning. Everyone's like, all right, we got
That-
to deal with
and-
this shit. Okay, let's fucking figure it out.
And then the other half of my news feed is military people that are fucking, half of them are pretty stoked. Not because it's Trump, because it's not Clinton.
Yeah.
Because it's not because it's Trump, but it's not Clinton. And here's the thing, like emails, whatever, bullshit. Okay, cool. There was nothing bad in there. The problem with us, though, is we've gone through so much training on operational security, called OPSEC, we call it. So regardless if there was anything good, bad, or indifferent in there, it's still operational security. She should be in jail, period. It doesn't matter if it was absolutely, it was just recipes for top secret.
that's
But
military
that's
law.
how it works for us.
that's governmental
Because you
law.
automatically get 5 years. There's a guy on a submarine. There's a guy on a submarine is 20 years. I did 20 years.
totally
So
understand what
he's
he's
quoting
saying.
Yeah, but
I
just-
also think it's one of the
Here, just let me-
bigger points.
Let me finish this though. There are guys right now on a submarine that had they were talking about just a picture inside of a thing, but it had a room that there's nothing classified or confidential in it, but it just was a picture of a room that you shouldn't take a picture in. This guy got 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
And he tried to use the Hillary Clinton defense. No shit. Like Google that shit. Yeah, and you can't.
No.
And that's the thing too.
because,
Plus,
I mean, yeah.
with
secret
Benghazi,
clearance.
if you want to get into it, they were trying to get out of there. Granted, I understand where you're going to go. The DoD argument at the end, right? But prior to that DoD argument, it's going to be right. Well, but prior to that, I mean, you had Woods, Tyrone Woods. You had two former frogmen. They got killed. Navy SEAL. Yeah. So you had two frogmen, former Navy SEAls. They got killed there. These guys were like, "Why the fuck are we still here, dude? Get us out of here!
Yeah.
Get us out of here!" And they were the last place that left there. And that was another thing too, where they could have gotten out, but they're like, just stick
You
around.
served in the military.
I did, yeah.
How do you feel then about like somebody like Trump who has disrespected people who have been in the military?
I like him slightly better than Clinton, but the thing is I don't like either one.
Yes.
I would never
Why
vote
do you
for
like him?
either
You like him
one.
Slightly better because he just says his mind.
No, absolutely not. Because people have died that I was associated with under Clinton.
I'll tell you this: the only reason I'm happier it's Trump over Clinton is simply there is going to be an economy.
So
boom.
we can watch
No,
the
there's
world.
going, there's going to be an economic.
there's gonna be a
boom.
comedy boom.
How the fuck does that make sense?
Every comedy
This
boom.
man
Johnny-
has lost.
Johnny, you're
comedy
about to
boom?
quote Claremont.
Is it comedy?
I don't know.
No, I'm just
Yo,
saying.
dude, that was- I
the
posted
man
that.
has been
Yes.
in 8
Time
business
out.
ventures.
Comedy boom.
Every
A
single
comedy
one
boom.
has lost money. He's lost money. He's gone bankrupt 4 fucking times. He is not a winner. He is a fucking monetary loser.
But
He
what-
is not Warren Buffett. He is not Bill Gates.
Warren
He
Buffett
is-
went bankrupt like 4 or 5 times.
This
too.
is comedy boom,
He also
right?
pays
But-
taxes.
Yeah.
Punk?
No.
Well, I
Warren
was saying punk
Buffett-
rock too, man.
We
Oh,
all
dude,
do.
punk
Talk
rock.
all day.
Ooh,
Doesn't
yo,
he? Yes, he
Pat
does.
Brain's
Doesn't he?
fucking
I'm gonna
reunion.
be using my Trump
Yes.
jokes tonight at my show. I'm gonna
But
be
what I
using
will
them.
say about like people have died. I live next to Quantico Marine Base. My mom's worked at the Pentagon for 40 years.
Oh, nice, beautiful place.
I feel like
back.
well, not when you're black. But I mean,
I was talking about the base.
I saw the TV show. The
and-
black people are fine.
war and casualties and stuff like that. I feel like that's always a part of politics, unfortunately. But I mean, there's no way. Like, there's never been a president where people haven't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's my only.
Are we going to talk solutions?
Here's the
Yeah, right?
I
got a solution.
Nuke the
I got a
Midwest?
solution.
No.
Watch this.
We're all political
Watch
majors
this.
here.
Hey guys, if you liked Hillary and you were so happy about Obama, here's the solution to it all. Obama has the ability to grant amnesty before he leaves office. But he ain't fucking gonna. He's deported more people
than
than
president.
any president ever.
He's
ISIS.
a moderate Republican. He's been a moderate
That's a
Republican
statistical
forever.
fact.
ISIS
He's
has
been a
not
moderate
ISIS.
Republican.
ISIS
Absolutely.
has had more work
Yeah.
under the last 8 years. They you have
They've
no
deported more
idea
people.
how many.
Yeah.
He's doing his
But he
job.
can
in my
grant
complex
amnesty.
were
But
deported.
isn't keeping
Amnesty
like,
isn't the
restrictions
important thing.
about like immigration like
No,
so he deported
grant
a
them
lot of people
amnesty.
that-
Grant amnesty. Make them all citizens. Have them pay taxes. It's a better for the economy and everything else.
Somebody's
it's not
gotta pay
better.
taxes.
It's
Trump
not
did
better
it.
for the
Definitely better.
scumbag
Didn't he try to
socialists.
pass the DREAM Act, but he was stopped by the Senate and Congress? I'm pretty sure that happened. You know,
The
I'm
Dream
pretty
Act
sure the
was
DREAM Act.
fucking stupid.
No, the DREAM Act is right. The DREAM
It's
Act is the way.
biased.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm biased too.
Because you grew up middle class.
I know,
It's
but
easy.
if
Guys, we're in the same
the
room.
fucking corn-fed Midwest fucks can have 9 kids. I know, I'm sorry. But if they can have 9 kids and live on welfare while we have fucking fucked
the
up
same thing as
streets
saying
in the
these
6th
illegals are taking
largest
our welfare when they
Yeah,
can't
wait,
get
what?
it.
no,
what
we
is
have
this?
the 6th largest
I don't know what he's talking
economy
about
in
either.
America, and we have shittiest roads in America because
That's
they
states
have to
by
have
state.
nice roads in
Grove,
Oklahoma for the fucking
Alright.
corn feds.
I mean,
Well,
we
hey,
always
if you
put
go-
more
Corn-fed
money
O-phase.
All right,
all
so-
I'm saying.
so the roads are
stuff
state by
like that,
state.
infrastructure, like,
So when I was talking about solutions,
Go to Michigan.
Yeah, all Obama's got to do is grant amnesty. It's real
I
simple.
have a question for
well, I
you.
think it starts earlier than that.
Yes,
How do you feel as a father of mixed daughters?
daughter.
Daughter. How do you feel?
What do you mean?
He's like, wait, what do you mean?
Do you
He's like, wait,
you
wait,
don't
wait.
have any
Look at her
feeling
face.
about
No.
that at all?
Here's the thing. Again, like I explained.
I feel
it
like
with
she's
the
got cooler
classroom,
hair than
like,
you.
Like
No,
I
I'm just
explained it with the classroom scenario. No, because I happen to know that Trump is going to change nothing much. If anything, the only thing that's going to happen, like every
Change
Republican who's taken
shit.
office, the economy jumps because taxes get cut, social services things will probably get cut, but the economy will jump. And nothing's going to change. Nobody extra is getting deported. Nothing's
It's
going to
not
happen.
That's
much
the
about
upside
all
of our
of that.
system being broken. Nothing
The
actually
2%,
changes.
the
changes.
2%
He's
of
not
the
gonna get anything
nation,
done.
To get things
the
done.
Nothing's gonna
2%,
happen.
or I'm sorry, the less, it's 0.02% of the nation that is a Klan member is not going to turn on
But-
the 14% of the nation and beat them up.
But the issue is now in her psyche, she might feel as I don't know
She
a
doesn't give
little
shit.
bit lesser
No,
there.
she doesn't give a shit.
And I really
Who,
do
Hillary?
think that
Hillary?
No, my daughter, because I
Oh,
raised her
daughter.
that way.
I haven't. But I've been raised.
I raised her to
I've
be
been
strong.
raised
Why
to
didn't
be
you raise
strong
Hillary?
my entire life? But then today, like I mean, when the guy accused me of like some sexual thing, I was like, cool, yeah, I fucked somebody. What's your point? He didn't have a point.
But
Like
that's
that
when
was
you're
his
talking
whole.
about one
like,
ignorant dude.
Was that guy gonna
no,
do?
but that person
that
never
yesterday?
said any Trumps up before, and now that it's like
There is an element
okay,
of
it's
cover
like
being
more
provided.
No, that idiot.
There's
Like,
an
it's
element
safer.
of,
Would've said
of
that
cover being
before.
provided.
I think that guy was
Once
probably
you're
an
trying to
asshole.
say it
Once
now.
you
That's
normalize
probably.
it
I think it's
in
a.
one way.
Yeah, he was an
How
asshole.
is-
He probably would have done it anyway.
How did
Normalize
Trump
it.
He
normalize
probably-
shitting on women?
He probably would have said it twice as much today
Because
because.
he had a
Grab him
hold
by
up.
the
Here's
pussy.
here's just an idea. Maybe I'm wrong when I say this, but he might have said twice as much just because a woman's empowered and he's an asshole.
That could be very.
I'm just
true.
saying he sounds like a fucking shitty dude. Period.
Right,
Bottom
I
line.
understand that.
Agreed.
So you know.
No, I don't think.
And-
Is anyone
That could be
here?
very true.
Is anyone here think Trump's a great person or a good person?
No.
No, I don't think any
Okay.
politician's
So-
a good
No,
person.
politicians are
Only
good.
the major hookup with people is they're mad because people don't like Hillary. But if you know the things she's done, you know she's a horrible fucking piece of shit, and she's shit on women, and she's shit on people, and she's a rich fucking elitist fuck whose parents were textile people who are part of, if there is a Bilderberg,
She's
are
also
part of
given
it.
The most
Well,
frustrating
she-
thing. The most frustrating thing is, in general, elected officials on the Republican side tend to deny reality at our peril. Now, Democrats, they're fucked up as well because they accept reality and use it against us. Mm-hmm. Those are the things that I have a problem with.
I like this guy. He's smart.
That's what scares me. Is we are now in a time
don't like
where
me.
we have to
I like
defend
this too.
conspiracy theories against reality.
Yeah, we're getting
and
guns.
No one,
Right, Burger?
which is
My problem
Right,
is
right.
I don't see Trump bringing up conspiracy theories. I don't know what I
see
mean.
his
he
mouth
started
getting
the
some
one
shit
of them.
started.
He started the one about
That's all they gotta
the
see, him
birther
making a stupid
movement.
statement.
He didn't start it, but he definitely.
start the
jumped
first
on
We
it.
didn't start the fire. It was always
What
burning
I'm
since
saying,
the world's been.
someone's gonna get
What
looked
I'm
up, that's it.
saying
That
is
song got-
simply
that song's
this.
stuck in my head now.
Obama didn't come into office and all of a sudden black people just start taking things. It doesn't work that way. Trump's not going into
don't
office.
expect that.
But
and
we
every,
also
and
don't
every,
live
I know it's when you leave the office that he
And
doesn't know.
every
that are
douchebag-
ingrained in our society in
Wait.
which we could.
And Trump coming into power didn't negate laws, didn't negate assault, didn't negate battery.
That's why I said earlier that nothing's really going to change.
Wait till he appoints a Supreme
works
Court.
slowly.
Asshole.
That's
There's-
the biggest thing.
Wait
It's
till he
just
appoints
appoint
two
a
fucking Supreme Court justices, and we have no Roe v. Wade. We have no like.
Yes, abortion's going to become
See-
illegal.
Don't you guys want
You
to
know how many
fight?
Abortion's
Trump
gonna
probably
become
paid for?
illegal.
Nothing's gonna change
Gay
in
marriage
4
is gonna
years.
become
People
illegal.
relax.
Here's the thing. Do you know how many abortions
You're
How do you really feel, Ryan?
probably paid for in
Pisses
his
me off.
lifetime? Do you think that motherfucker?
He don't
is gonna
pay for
chance
him.
having another
Why
kid?
would he be?
He don't
against
pay
abortion?
for 'em.
Not.
He pays
He's
for it.
not.
He
It's called
does
a
not.
campaign.
Come on,
Are you
be a
singing
gentleman.
to
Pay
us?
for the
Okay.
abortion.
He don't. He's not a gentleman. He don't pay for him.
That's-
How long was Reagan in? 8 years. How much did he hate abortion for 8+ years? He couldn't do shit with that.
Actually, they passed no.
Well, and then
while
after
was
Reagan,
in.
you had Bush,
You had
and
Bush,
then that's
yep.
12 years right there, and then you had
8
Clinton
years
for
of
8.
Clinton, and then you had
8 years of
Bush. W tossed in. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, this guy is way too conservative."
I just thought I gotta try this bit sometime, but you know why fucking you know why Bush and Republicans are against abortion?
Why?
Because if you look at Iraq, their pullout strategy.
They
Yay!
Both administrations.
That's all fucking Republican jokes. Trust
But-
me.
but-
There might be like.
I love
Planned
cream
Parenthood
pies.
Or something.
No,
And
no, no,
Have you
no,
ever walked
it's-
into a Planned Parenthood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It sucks as a woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been in the waiting room.
People just.
It's a
tell
great
you
thing
that
when you're going for an
being
abortion
shit,
as a
like,
dude.
It's always
Ugh.
next to
I got to eat a
Guinness.
bowl of
Dude,
Lucky
I just went to
Charms.
get a
Sure.
free STD test. That
I
was
had
all
cereal during.
Was it
I had all kinds
Yeah,
of
it's
great.
clean.
abortion.
It's free though.
Except for the
Are you
herpes.
Huh?
I don't even know anymore. It
Are
just
you
happens.
fucking?
He's not from LA, so he
I'm
doesn't
just
have
saying, you
herpes.
guys are gonna
Okay.
get laid a lot less. That's how I feel.
Why do you say
I
that?
don't
I saw
think
you
I could
posting
get
that.
laid.
Oh, if
a
they
lot
got rid
less.
of-
My pussy with any of you motherfuckers
No.
anymore. You guys
It's-
don't care.
It's that's their,
Where the
that's
fuck
what
that come
that's
from?
what we no
Yeah, right.
we had a
I
conversation.
didn't know
I
that
had a
was on the
conversation
table.
about this
Yeah,
last
yeah,
night
less sex.
at during the mic.
Wait, hold up. Is this a ChatterBait room now?
No.
Did this all
No,
like?
this is now this is actually
Even
true.
it went weird.
No,
No,
it
it
isn't
is.
weird at all because
Yeah, we're-
it's true actually because I
There's an empty
I said
can.
you
Yeah, it's me.
where I was talking to their comic last night, about to get up on stage, and this is when like the whole Trump was winning it, and he was like, "Hey, dude, guess what? You're white, you're a male, you're the enemy."
Gotta be fine.
Do you think that that's how people see you now?
Do you see Facebook? And I don't think all of it's true. I think people are actually just writing stories up and actually developing
Yeah.
this.
Creating a hate.
White women are the ones who voted a lot for him.
But people are
Now-
not talking about that.
Now
They're
watch.
talking about white males.
You know what's
Oh, I
funny?
talked about that.
You know what's funny? Because I'm not literally considered white. by
Cracker.
race, but
By the-
Talmo is.
Okay.
Now, let
I'm
me
Italian.
Wait. Let me say something though.
Italian's close
I
friends
will
with
tell
black.
you, out of
I'm
everyone,
Italian.
You're
out of
doomed.
everyone here,
The
out of
Italian
every
starvation.
person in this room, the only person I have not heard say a racially stereotypical, a racially insensitive thing, or a gender insensitive thing is Ryan Talmo. He is the only person I have never heard say a sexist joke, a joke about women. I've never heard him say a joke about races. Now, I don't mean on stage. I mean on stage, off stage.
You can't like
Now-
eating ass that much and not
Now,
like women.
Here's the thing. No, it's not about that. It's
all
not
of
about
them.
that.
You have no
Yeah,
idea.
you
No,
can.
what I mean is every single
Send in your
person in
tokens
this
to
room
ChatterBait.
has said something about another race that I've heard. every single person in this room has said something sexist.
Was
yes,
mine
you too,
funny
Dave.
when I said it?
And
I'm trying to figure
Hey,
out.
Armenian
what.
jokes
Like,
don't
that
count,
was-
okay?
no, right. Johnny just said one right there.
Yeah.
Now, this is my point.
You're Dutch, I
But
know.
Talmo,
Dutch. I
Talmo
get to talk
is
about the
the
slave trade at
whitest
some point,
person
right?
male in this room. Never once. So anybody now who says white people, you cannot say that because he is white people.
But that's the problem
It's
now.
generalize-
Is there's going to be so
generalizing
much
then.
divisiveness that they don't know him.
So
but
they shouldn't
might
generalize.
assume that.
Then
But
they shouldn't
that's what
generalize.
people
Then
do,
it makes
because
them
they
the
don't
same
like-
person who looks at Day and thinks he's a
people-
fucking criminal.
Exactly.
They're
People
the
don't
same
like to make
idiot. They're the same
independent thoughts.
idiot, though. They are the same fucking moron.
Yeah.
That
Day
looks
is
at
not a
racist.
criminal.
The person who looks at Ryan Talmo
I
and sees
am.
a racist is the same
It's
idiot
terrible.
that looks at Day and sees a fucking convict.
I don't see a
Because
convict.
Day
I
is
just
the
locked my
furthest
car.
thing from
I
a
was a
fucking
rapper.
convict you could ever find. And this is the thing. But there's some idiots in this world that, yeah, would look at him. There's some idiots that would look at him. The
Right.
same thing.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not one of those idiots. A lot of people are. I was not brought up. I just wasn't brought up like that. It was never in my life. I truly, like I said, I thought racism was dead because I was never around white people who were racist. I was around white people, none of them racist. So when I moved to Pacoima and people were calling me shit for being white or being Jewish, I thought, wow, racism's dead except for against white people. Then when I got to Hollywood and teaching, I realized, no, fuck, there are still a lot of Midwest fucking Claremont living ignorant motherfuckers out there.
Love how you just
No,
look
but
right at
there's
Johnny.
a lot of motherfuckers out there, and this is what I've said all along. The problem being is black people don't meet real white people. White people don't meet real black people. Meaning is most black people I'm not around generally. Someone like me would not always be around. Not for any reason other than it's the divide. So they're fine with someone coming around going, yo, man, da, 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 and acting this and doing this and this and this and trying to fit in, and they hate them for doing that, and they say stupid things. I
know
don't.
lots of
I
white
don't.
people.
What?
You know I know all
I
the
mean,
white
I know
people.
lots.
Oh.
I
I
don't.
know all of
I
them.
can't
Oh.
even say the
I fuck
sentence
with
I
those
want to
people.
say
Why?
because it's a stereotype. Like I can't even say it.
Just
I
say
have
it.
lots of
You-
black friends.
I know. I
Oh,
mean,
he's got one black friend.
I've got
He only has
way
one.
more
Right.
than.
I'm like the only one he has.
I don't even like Dave.
Are you?
Yeah, and he
fucking
still
kidding
wanted me to
There's
sit next to him,
only
not
half.
you.
I've
Sat there
produced hip hop
strategically.
albums, okay?
Dude.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
that's what I
Hipster
mean.
hip-hop
though.
album.
And I'm not even mad at him, but that's what I mean. He sees producing hip hop albums as a connection to black people. It's not. Not every black person does hip hop. Not every black person does hip hop at
Right.
all.
But there is
A majority hate it.
There is a thing where like if you
Oh,
don't
I flipped
fit
that on
your
you.
stereotype, it makes people like when people meet me, it makes people uncomfortable that they don't know where to place me, what stereotype to place
Really, I
upon
put you
me.
in nice
Do they
boobs,
tell you that?
woman?
Thank you.
Do they tell you that?
Yeah, I mean, my God, how do you not go? Oh,
They're
those
like,
are
well, you're
nice
not
boobs.
really
Yeah.
black, and I'm like, no, I am. And they're like,
Really?
but you act this way, so
Ah,
you're
but
not
wait,
really.
wait.
And it's like, well, that's not what being black is. We're complex and multidimensional, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
This is what I miss about leaving the military because, like, and you were just talking about people from the Midwest. One of my best friends, Derek Schmidt, he did my podcast.
Hey, Derek.
And yeah, hey, what's up, Derek Schmidt in my eye? And he was Schmidt in my eye, but that was when civilianization. I basically talked to other vets, and we talk about different places where we came from and whatnot. He's from upstate New York, right? Never seen a black dude in his entire life. Ever. And he goes in the military kind of scared right at first, but you go through boot camp and that's where you kind of filter through everything and you're living with each other day in, day out. And then by the time you leave, there's no black people, there's no white people, there's just guys with a common goal trying to get the fucking thing done.
Everywhere in the world, when that happens.
And well, no, I mean, if you go anywhere in the world, you still have your fucking racist shit. You just don't see it because you don't live under the microscope of being there.
Well, but this
You
is
know what I'm
not-
saying?
Or I
And-
don't
or if it's white people, it's fucking goddamn guineas, fucking mix,
Yeah.
fucking and it's
the guineas.
those guineas, these fucking, and then and then
white
then it even breaks down even further because like Irish, I mean Irish are one of the most oppressed people on earth, but people don't realize that because they don't live.
All right.
I'm very.
We just need to like all sign a
But,
petition that we all pretty much agree that the majority of our species is terrible.
How about weed?
I
guys?
don't. I don't.
Well,
I believe the
feel-
majority is sheep.
I
Well,
think
we've talked about this a lot.
They
in
don't
terms
know
of
that they're
keeping
terrible. It's the
power.
Dunning
We
Kruger
really
effect.
should work-
They're
Divide
uninformed
people
and they
to
don't
keep
know
power.
it.
that's exactly it. Divide and fucking conquer. That's how you win battles. You divide, you conquer. You turn people against themselves, and that's how you fucking
There will
win.
always be division.
Beacon's
So we are
Rebellion.
lose what?
Beacon's Rebellion.
Bacon.
We
That's a good
are
reference right
we
there.
are losing
That's Bacon's, I'm
as
sorry.
a human race in this country. We are losing because we are divided.
Because we're believing the bullshit in media, man,
Because there's
and that's
no
what it
reason.
is. You
There's
know,
no
everybody
reason.
wants to
Let's all
follow.
go to fucking Mississippi to some backwoods
I love
fucking
that.
Have you
bar.
been there? I'm not going.
Yeah, have you been
I'm
to?
going. I'm not going.
I
Have
made
you
out
been
with
there?
that- Yeah,
Fuck
I made out
no.
with
Let me
guys
tell
in
you, I
Mississippi.
have.
Okay.
Me too.
I
It
have.
was fun.
No, like some of my
Shit.
best friends are in
Fuck,
Biloxi and
I'll tell
Gulfport.
you, yeah, the
You know,
only place I ever had a problem when we were going around the country was fucking Utah, and just some dudes were gonna beat us up because we had big hoop earrings and this and that and this. Big
Yeah, I mean,
fucking-
fuck the
Yeah,
Mormons.
earrings.
This huge. We were about 200-something pounds at the time.
It was
And-
the 90s.
and-
Everyone
but
had
here's the
hoop
thing.
earrings.
No, no,
okay.
but
All ones are big
literally.
I had to pull up my Jinko pants.
One.
Literally,
Hoop earrings.
half this
Wow.
bar,
Wow.
half this bar wanted to fuck us up. When we were getting ready to leave, people started getting up. I didn't even notice. And one of the dudes we were hanging out with, this huge ass redneck dude, right? We were playing pool and all this shit. He goes, "Hey guys, hold on a second." He goes, "Wait a second." Gets up, comes over. He goes, "Let me walk you out." He walks us out. Everyone sits back down. And it was like that motherfucker saved us from getting jumped by a bunch of people. But
Mormons.
Here's the thing. But this thing,
Was
Mississippi.
he like the leader of the pack there?
It must have been. I don't know the fuck.
So,
he
but,
was. He's a huge white
that's
dude.
group.
He was the den
because
father.
If he didn't stand, if he
Yeah, if he
do
didn't, they were
something,
gonna fuck us up.
They would have been
But
like, we
but
don't
here's
like
the
these
thing.
people.
Here's the thing, though. All the way through the South, and Rolando being Mexican, not our Rolando, a different one. Me and Dave Weinstein. Dave looked Jewish. We both had really long hair with hoop
Weinstein.
earrings. All this shit. We were just traveling the country. We had problems going up. We didn't have problems anywhere in the South at all. People were nice as fuck to us.
Could it be
everywhere.
that you're not black?
No.
I mean,
Because
could
Johnny-
it be?
Johnny,
Made
let
a
me explain
point
this
there.
to you. Wait, Johnny,
Could it
let me
be
explain
that
this to you.
Southern people are real nice because they want to know your weaknesses.
Let me explain
so
this
they
to you.
can fuck
Let me
up?
explain this to you. We
Yeah.
can pretend all
Then
kinds of
hang
things.
you from a
What I
tree
do
later.
know-
I've
is
seen
what I
Texas
do
Chainsaw
know
Massacre.
is they were really nice. What I do know is
Come
that.
on,
But
Bug.
here's the thing. One of the dudes with us was Mexican, so that kills that. Here's the thing, though, Johnny. No, it's that we didn't run into the racist people. That's all. That's all. Some people do run into them. We ran into
Well,
who
those
we
people
ran
could have
into.
been racist, but I think a lot of times in most anywhere, I don't, at the South or wherever, it's also just like a fear of the unknown. So you guys are different.
Yeah,
So
it could be
there's-
that.
It's
It could be
tribalism.
so many things. What I'm
It's
saying,
tribalism
though,
at
is-
its core.
what
A-
I'm saying
a lot of
is unless
times-
you've been to backwoods Mississippi and sat in at breakfast and done these things, it's impossible to judge a place.
Well, a
Until
lot
you've
of
been
times
raped
the
in the
uneasiness-
swamp, It's impossible.
Why are you
Bring
racist
that
as
up.
fuck?
You got
I don't
raped in
know.
a
Everything I
swamp?
know about the
Racist
South
swamp.
comes from Deliverance. Okay.
Are there
Wow.
swamps
And that was,
in
but that was in New York. Deliverance was in New York.
Come on,
Yeah,
don't
go
pull
on.
out facts from a movie.
But I think a lot of the times where you're afraid of, I think a lot of times where people are afraid of racism or being judged against is the uneasiness you feel going into the place. Like, you know, all right, let's put an example. If you take a turn, like, let's picture yourself in Detroit right now. If you get off of I-75 and you're driving down 6 or 8 Mile, you're automatically gonna think somebody's gonna fucking shoot you and rob your fucking car just because you've seen an Eminem movie or heard it in a yeah. Or if you're driving down Crenshaw or anything like that, and everybody in here's been through Crenshaw. It's not that bad of a place.
I get scared as fuck post-mating sometimes. I'm not going to lie.
But yeah, you know.
When I'm post-mating and I head into an area, I'm just like,
Yeah, see, but the thing is, and that's why a lot of times people go through, like, I loved Gulfport, Mississippi. I fucking hated the humidity. I fucking hated it. I went there for fucking school. For welding school and also weapons and tactics school. So I had to do the Gulfport, Mississippi thing. And there's a lot of black areas I hang out with because obviously I like that kind of music and food. Soul food's some of the best fucking food on earth. So anyways, yeah.
Classical?
Greens?
Oh, come
Country?
on.
I'm thinking
Polka. But
Greens?
anyways, but anyways, you know, you just that uneasiness. Some people are like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna feel bad going this area. Dude, I don't want to go down there because it's blah blah blah." Like, dude, fuck you, man. It's gonna be fun. Just go. Who cares?
That's just like
And
comedy.
usually, people are just happy to see somebody else.
I
They're like,
think
"Oh,
it-
dude, what's up,
I
dog?
think-
Good
I
to see
think
you,
that
man."
It's the importance of going into places that make you uncomfortable.
Yes.
And those people understand that you're not that different.
And not
It's
just
not
that,
a normal
is
person.
life begins outside your comfort zone. Like everybody in here is a comic, dude. Like you want to go hit some fucking mics
let
in
me-
some shitty
I got a
places,
story to tell you about that.
like the Liquid Zoo or whatever.
Not
No, I'm
the
just
zoo.
kidding.
I've done the show
I'm just
at
kidding.
the Family Room.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
down in
Franklin's cool.
Yeah, in Compton. It's cool. But it's when I first started doing comedy. First started. And Brent Taylor, I met him. I still know the guy. He's bouncing around everywhere. He said, dude, I'm gonna book you on the show, the family room. I was like, sweet. I was like 6 months into comedy. I was excited to do it. I go in there. Yeah. They all looked at me like, what? Why you here? Well, you have no right to be here. You have no right to hold that microphone and be on stage. I'm dead serious.
Yep.
I've been in the
But
family room a few times. If you're funny,
this is the best thing,
throw dollar bills at you.
dude. The best thing, and I love black rooms, dude, because that's when you know if you're really fucking funny or not, because they have no problem in telling you, dude, shut the fuck up, get the fuck off stage, or this white boy crazy. Oh shit.
You might want to do Oildale Bakersfield.
That's like
That's a bunch of
Ooh,
white
I
ass
love
fucking oil
Bakersfield.
workers that'll do the same shit. You
Right.
might want to do East LA.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
there's a room in Portsmouth that was a
Shit.
firefighter.
There
bar
are
with
no
like-
rooms in East
Yeah,
LA
I
for
will.
one,
Yeah,
but
there's mics. But,
well, none in
where?
English.
I'll tell you this though. Watch this.
Holy
Now,
Grounds.
I
That's
can
the
get
one.
you a group of black people that will.
This really is
That's a
chatterbait.
very
quietly-
interesting sentence
that
to
will
say.
quietly,
Will you buy
that will
them?
quietly
Can get
be
you a group of
insulted,
black people.
that will quietly be insulted and hate you, but won't say anything. I get you a group of white people like that, and I get you a group of everything else. That's what I'm saying. Is there is no type of people.
Yeah.
There's a type of person.
Yep.
If
Yeah.
you get a group of those persons, that's how they will react.
Right.
Every person will react individually, and that's what the world needs to realize.
But they do
There
like to
Well,
is
the-
no group.
They will conform to the group. Even
Well,
if they
the-
don't
yeah,
know
it's
anyone.
like-
Group
it's-
thing
Even if they don't
mentality.
know anyone,
The
I
group
exactly.
belong
thing-
to no group.
The group
Or
thing
even if it's not even
mentality.
Yeah, but the
ignorant.
tribal mentality of like,
They
It-
don't want to be ostracized, so if they see somebody is booing the white guy on stage,
oh man,
they're
you
gonna
know Steve
continue to
Simone's
do
got one of my favorite bits ever. He's like, hey guys, and I just seen you guys look at me, and you looked at each other, and then you're like, oh, okay, it's okay to laugh, because you're going
Right,
to laugh.
right.
And
Remember
that's,
you
you
did
know.
that. You did that at the zoo one night where you just laughed during one of the comics bits, which it wasn't that great, but you laughed and it got the whole.
Yeah, I learned that from-
Laughter's contagious.
And it's contagious. It's weird.
Well, I think people are scared of their own opinions. They're like, do I think this is
Right.
funny? Should I think
Do
this
more
is
Yeah.
shows in San Diego.
You
Ooh.
take
So-
10 people and give 5 a red hat and the other 5 a green hat, and they don't know each other. They're going to hate each other in
Yes.
an hour.
After a while, because
It's gonna
they're
happen.
separated.
It's
now,
gonna happen.
here's the thing: there's going to be a few individuals in there who will not.
They'll be the
Those are called
leaders.
human
They'll be
beings.
the leaders.
Those are called human beings. And this is the thing: if everybody could just get over themselves, if everybody could stop thinking they're right, I know every fact I say is 100% my opinion, or it's someone else's opinion that I took as fact. I know that.
I
Nothing-
doubt everything. I
no-
doubt
but,
everything.
I mean, and I
I'm
know.
afraid of saying anything that I'm sure of.
I'll tell you this.
I'm
Hey,
afraid of
if somebody
Americans.
can tell us what life truly is and why we live truly, then I will. And you can explain it to me, then I'll start listening to you all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Short of that,
There is no
you don't
why.
know fuck.
There is no why of
Yeah.
it.
really isn't.
So
There's
you
no
don't. So
I know
no one
fuck.
knows-
I met him
you
in
don't know for
Japan.
sure. You don't know if there's a why.
I've
I'm
been
fairly
doing
positive
alchemical.
There is no why, but a moment ago I said I'm very doubtful of everything I say. So,
So
I'm a
exactly.
politician. I'm
So
covering
as
my
a matter
ass.
of
That's what
fact,
you're saying.
I'm
we
gonna
know-
2024.
I believe
Well, we
Van
know.
Ryn 2024.
We know nothing. We know nothing, and it's realizing you know nothing. That edible's really kicking in on you. Your eyes are shot.
Yeah, Dave's fucked.
It's the quietest I've
We
ever
know
seen
some
you.
things.
When
We
this
know
started off,
something.
he
We
sat
know
here. It's like it's
something.
kicking in.
But we
High five.
know. We every
We know
fact we
something.
know is an opinion, because unless you've seen it specifically done and know exactly how it's done and why it's done and what started it and everything else, you're still trusting someone that it's.
But
real.
if
You know that
but
whole
those, if
thing.
those opinions, if you want to call them opinions or facts, whatever you decide to call them, if they can predict the future enough to build a model off of,
Yes.
and they can do that reliably enough, that's
Enough.
why
Remember, not
everything
reliable.
that's why everything is called considered a theory and
which
not
is an opinion.
facts.
But
No, theories is a
there
body-
is
there's a
objective
body of
truth
knowledge.
and subjective
Yeah,
truth.
someone
It's
thought
never
of.
an absolute. It's never no.
That's someone
Theory,
thought of.
theories have two different usages.
You have
Theory-
proving the theory and you have the.
Yeah,
theory.
Well, there's hypotheses, and then there's theories in the scientific world, and then there's theories, which are just people with their fucking hunches. That's just colloquial.
That's not a theory. That's a hypothesis. So a
that's what I just
hypothesis
said.
is something you just make with no
That's what I
fucking
said.
background whatsoever.
Oh,
A
Sounds like
theory.
any politician I know.
A theory is something that you've actually like done some research.
In
you
the
think
scientific world.
in
the scientific
reality,
world. But
Yeah, but
in
in the
objective
real
versus
world.
subjective
The problem is
truth.
that
They
in
don't
the real
use.
world-
Everyone uses the word theory.
Everyone's illiterate. That's the problem with America.
Is
Yeah.
not.
Our president-elect is illiterate, and that's the problem.
Oh, we've been here before.
The bigger problem is
The last
Truth.
49 or
With-
whatever.
He
Gospel.
finished college, Johnny.
the bigger problem is
Yeah, he did.
the bigger problem is with theories is that
Trump
we
College.
often go towards the things that will support what we already believe, and
Bias.
that's like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
huger
of course.
issue. Is
Confirmation bias.
No, yeah, and that
we
goes
don't-
back to the whole
we
living
don't
in a
wanna be proven
vacuum.
wrong.
That's why I doubt everything I say because
truly
I'm
do.
afraid of
I
confirmation
don't mind
bias.
ever.
I'm
I
agreeing.
like being wrong
I-
too,
There are a lot
Burger.
of people
It teaches
who
me.
don't want to be
Yeah,
wrong,
but there's
and that's a big issue.
But
Because
in
they're
that,
dumb.
There's a lot that don't mind. This is what I'm saying is people are just, and when everybody starts to just realize that we're just people. Everyone's different. Everyone's this. No one's acting like anything. No one's pretending anything. We're just who we are.
We need to stop raising our kids to fight for what they believe in
I agree with that.
without figuring out whether or not what they believe in is an accurate portrayal of their model of reality.
Well, who
Their
would teach them? Who's
Oh,
gonna
yeah. I get what you're saying.
Get your model.
I- no, I see what you're
as
saying.
close as possible.
Yeah, that's
pretending
yeah.
I
that's
know
how
to
we
teach
when we do actually go in the field, you actually want to do research and reconnaissance on if this
Exactly.
really a
Exactly.
fucking reason
Critical
why we're
thinking.
doing this.
There's
Yeah,
different-
and eliminate
there
and
you're dealing with
eliminate-
coordinates.
Repeatability. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
there's-
well, and also to mitigate risk. You're trying to
but
figure. Yeah,
There's a difference because you have a specific outcome you're going for. You
Right.
have an agenda. You know what you're trying to do. You are trying to get from point A to point B to connect everything. That needs.
he's talking
what you're
about to
talking about.
prevent fear-based reactions. Is what he's
and
saying.
What I'm saying though is, it's simply everyone just shut the
Beliefs have
fucking
consequences.
mouth about ridiculousness and let's figure out what.
I didn't even like that show. It's just a ripoff of Tosh.0.
I
Figure out
would
what is
say-
real. Figure
I
out
would
what
say,
is
though-
close to reality. As closest to reality as we can get.
That was
what,
great.
What Berger just said about how can I teach my kids to then be critically think
Whoa.
by saying I don't know shit
Philosophy class.
and just being like
Holy
you
shit.
make sure if you believe something just
There's
read
no-
everything about it. Read
There's-
all
but
there
that's
is.
all it is.
But
There's-
you can still teach that and
But
not
That's the
know
can't
problem is
decide-
parents don't
I
reinforce
can't decide
critical thinking.
Right.
how their
They don't.
turnout's going to be on it.
Yeah.
They
But
might
that's-
be
but it's-
totally
but you
off
can,
from what
but
I
you
feel.
can still teach that. It
But
doesn't
I would
matter
think they were
what,
wrong.
who
But
you
that's
are.
the thing. You want to teach that, then you turn your kids into like a weird cult, and then it's like the children of the corn, and that's kind of weird. The
Boom.
whole-
Burger, Malachi.
Just telling people that
No.
you might think something, but always know that there's other information out there, and it's important to go figure
That was
that
the
out.
best three
and find what
words
it
The
is.
One
weird,
sentence
the weird
ever.
thing about us as a species is we are animals. We're animals with
Yeah.
a thought, and as much as we're crazy
The
people,
caveman
and we don't know how to use our brains. We're not kicked out of the nest.
No.
We're not learning how to live and to have our own opinions.
People are living at home till ever.
and they're not understanding who they are and what they want with their own lives.
The very first lesson
but
that any
so-
child should learn is
That's why I don't believe
Plato's
in marriage.
allegory of the cave.
But isn't that fine too? Isn't every part of the evolution, isn't every part of the movement forward still fine? Yeah, we have a bunch of man children. We have a bunch of women children. We have people fighting and filming it on YouTube. You know, we have all this.
Well, sorry.
But
I think a lot of the ownership is left, and I think that's not good.
But here's the thing, yes, but it left because we can't hold this many people accountable.
Why
It's
can't
left.
we?
No, personal accountability should be
Why don't we
personal
have that
accountability
chance?
should be a thing for yourself. Like you should be accountable for your own shit. And the reason why is because we're like in the society where everybody gets a trophy for fucking doing mediocre shit.
Our
And that's
system
where
isn't accountable to the
mediocrity
people in control,
is
though.
being accepted as the number one thing. Whereas fuck that. If you're a mediocre, well then you should say I need to get better. Not these guys suck because they're for whatever reason it is.
Let's get 30% of these kids out of the fucking school.
Yeah,
I'll
kick
tell
them
you
out.
what.
I'm sorry,
That's
but yeah.
accountability. Their parents aren't doing their job, sending their kids ready to learn with any knowledge. They're not making sure their kids do the work. They're
How's
not
that-
making
that's
sure.
not
Make sure they're
That's not
vaccinated.
Well, but
too.
no, when you-
wait.
Don't let them in
Wait,
without
let me
vaccination.
Go ahead,
Let me
finish, man. Finish,
Let me
dude.
finish. They are sending them without any ability to act right and or care of accomplishing anything. The schools are babysitting some of these kids. Now, accountability
starts
means fuck you, teach your kid. There's homeschooling. There's K through 12 online. In this country, the fact that we have not made
You
parents
know-
whose kids are kicked out of school and things like this teach their own goddamn kids.
In
It's
theory,
ridiculous.
Because we
In
don't
the-
have
No, listen,
we don't
I-
have to because
I'm gonna-
it's their freedom to not teach their kids or
There's
teach
not
them
accountability.
or teach them however they want to teach their kids.
But they but
Laziness?
but we have to have them in class.
no, but we'll play.
Yeah,
we'll
I
play.
believe every
I'll
kid
play.
should be
Hey, Burger, I'll play.
required to go to
Okay.
public school.
Here, I'll play. So if they did do that, which I think would be awesome, if they did, but they can't because obviously fucking laws. But if they did, it would be awesome. The reason why I say it would be is because people would raise their fucking kid right, so they stay in fucking school, so they can. By the time they're 6-year-old, they can fuck at 9 in the morning.
Accountability.
But even beyond that, it's like I feel like we
But the
should
thing-
have tests then to know which parents are going to be accountable and responsible for
Wait,
kids.
But you can't do
But
that.
we
now,
don't.
we're controlling
That's
birth.
socialism.
Now that's
That's
Right.
fascism.
Right, but you
That's
can't,
the thing.
That's
but
not
this is the thing,
democracy.
you
That's
can't- but you
meritocracy.
can't say that you're mad at
That's
kids
meritocracy.
for coming to school,
Which has some
not-
merit.
What I'm
in
saying
itself.
is, you can't be mad at kids
Fucking
coming to
stupid.
school not able to learn, not able to behave, or whatever.
Well, the
because
thing
their
is-
kids didn't get, because their parents didn't give a fuck. They didn't ask to be born and not. their
I'm mad at the
parents not
parent.
giving a fuck.
I'm mad at the parent.
Right.
But
So
you know
I'm
what?
saying
Then-
don't punish the kid
Oh,
because
no,
their
no.
parents.
Oh, no, no.
Oh,
Like
now wait a second.
that's
So
that's
now
literally.
we have the problem.
Now you're teaching
that
parents
people
how to
don't
raise
have
their
to be
kids.
accountable. You just said that those parents don't
Yeah,
have to be
it's-
accountable because we'll teach their
I didn't
kids.
say they didn't
well,
have to
no,
be
but I'm saying we
accountable.
can't hurt the kids, so we let the kids
I'm saying
out.
we shouldn't punish the
Okay,
kids
so if we
because their
let the
parents
kid
are
in,
pieces of shit.
Now, but watch, if we let the kid in, we have not held the parent accountable for who they had. Now, on top of that, we have now made other kids get a lesser education because this child has to be dealt with every day.
Well, the
They
thing
know
is,
But
as a
that's
kid,
the reality of the world. We have to deal with shitty people all the time.
So then let's nobody be accountable. That's what I'm
Everything-
saying.
Doesn't mean you don't have to be
Everything is a
accountable. I'm just saying I
paradox.
don't think we
Everything
should-
is a paradox.
and it goes
No
back
matter
to
what. And everyone
regardless.
everyone is subconsciously realizing that everything is a paradox and therefore using their spin for their own bias.
And now here's my thing.
Does that make sense?
Here's my thing.
Open the mirror
If
from
my
inside.
child was
Does that
having
make
a
sense or
problem
no?
in school,
That made
first
sense.
of all,
Don't- yeah,
when my
sure.
youngest had a little thing at school, my wife went and sat with her in class. Done. Never a problem again. Now, here's the thing. When she brought home a test, 10 out of 13, because she rushed, she doesn't do that anymore. Everyone's 13 out of 13. My oldest, straight 4.5. My son, 4.0, school president. Here's the thing. I bust my ass making sure my kids do what they're supposed to. If they don't, I will show up and take care of it. If my kid was a problem at school, I would have that motherfucker tied to me while I was at work. Then, doing their work, I would school them myself.
How do we get all parents to do this?
Now this is what I'm saying though. How do we get all people to stop looking at anyone's color, gender, or sexual choice?
You
or any
beat
of
him
that?
in the head with
Because
a
here's the
bat
thing,
like
no, John,
Negan,
here's the thing,
okay?
no.
I don't
Here's
know if
the
it's
thing, 'cause
possible,
I
but-
don't.
Harrison
Yeah,
Burg's
it's
I
on.
don't
possible.
have any of these things. I don't. Not only. I've said this a million times. Gay people don't accept them. Black people don't accept them. White people don't accept them. Mexicans don't accept them. I'm not God. It's not my right. Be you. You have the right to live. It's not given by me. You're perfect the way you are. You don't need me to accept you. You're a fucking human being. Just live the world with me. Let me live in the world with
But
you.
what if
We
their
don't need
what
to
if their
accept each
what
other.
if their beliefs impact society negatively?
How? Well, no, wait. Again, you've just interjected into my freedoms of living a life
Yeah,
where
social contract.
I'm not hurting anyone else and they're not hurting me. As soon as somebody's beliefs stop me from having my belief, that's where the problem begins. My
Of course.
beliefs stop nobody.
But when
from
people
having their beliefs.
think that their beliefs are more
Yes.
important,
Yes, that's a
than
problem
the
with
society
people.
that they live
But this
in,
is what I'm saying.
laws,
Right, but
that's
this is what
the
I'm saying.
problem.
I don't have that. I
Right.
don't have that.
But the
No, I'm not
reality-
saying you
but the
do. I'm just
reality
saying
we're
how do we
living
get-
in is that.
Yeah, that's the reality we're living in. How do we?
But this is what I'm saying.
That's why I go back
Yeah.
to saying it's like teach people to justify their actual beliefs.
Yeah.
Do not let them move beyond that point until they can justify their beliefs.
Hey, but the world is 6,000 years old.
You are, but you're at
want to live
least
their lives.
yes.
Where does it
And
end?
there's going to be
Where
some
does-
level of that. That's why I was saying everything's a paradox,
Does it
and
end
we have
with
to
the
pick and
group-
choose
It's
how we
control-
operate.
Marching like this?
It's controlling people by saying that people should be accountable. What? I'm
No.
confused.
Yes,
I don't
that,
like that.
that in itself is controlling to make people be
Yes.
forced to be accountable.
Yes.
That's why I said everything is a paradox,
But-
and we have to choose what side of the paradox that
he's
is
saying
more important.
paradox.
But
Something
if
on a
the
flashback.
accountability was life,
Sorry.
if the
Comments come out.
accountability was life, meaning you don't raise your child, well, they're not welcome in these places where they teach because they're out of control, and then you die or your child kills you or your child dies, that's accountability. That's real accountability. That's real. That's what's fucking real. That's called accountability. Us putting an accountability on people is bullshit.
Then-
Life will make them accountable, but let's get back to survival of the
True,
fittest.
true. The frustrating thing about that is if you were to go that route and those people were not allowed into quote unquote portions of society, you're going to have the human rights people
Right.
all
But
over
none
your
of them are going
ass.
to teach them.
All over your ass.
But none of them are going to teach
yeah,
them.
but once they start dying, they're going to immediately start setting up
It's like the
situations
anti-abortion people aren't going to adopt all the children, so shut the fuck up.
No.
So these people aren't going to teach these kids. These people are scared to death to be in the schools I'm at, and they're useless.
And then those kids are going to be the roaming packs of wolves that we have to worry about. The
and
barbarians
that's the
that we have come so far, in society
Yep.
to get away from in the first part.
And
Pitbulls,
I
okay?
take the time to go to
Pitbulls.
war with every one of those kids. I take the time to go to war with every one of those kids until they realize in my class you work, you succeed, period. And what I instill in them is the ability to realize they can do. I have kids. I went to a meeting the other day. Not one teacher had samples of their work, of the kids, what one did. It was 2 questions answered. I had 5 different pages. One of them was a 3-page essay from the same kid.
I'm not disagreeing with any
But
of
I'm
your
saying,
points.
though,
Is all
what
I
I'm
want
saying
to put
is
out there.
I
is
can
just
make them learn. I
when we
shouldn't
step
have
back
to,
and have to
though.
live in reality.
Well, I'm saying
it's
I
like, how do
shouldn't
we, yeah.
have to
Yeah, you should. You're
shut
a
your
teacher.
child up. No, I shouldn't have to shut your child up. I should teach them. No,
For
let me-
sure.
I am not a babysitter or a parent.
That is a part of teaching
No, it
too,
isn't.
because you're
Yeah,
because
no,
you're
just so
teaching
we-
you're
yeah.
teaching kids
No.
how to interact with one another. You're teaching them how to
Those are
respect
social
one
classes.
another.
Those are social skills
But those
classes.
are
Yeah,
still
yeah.
things that people can't even do that when they work. That's
No.
why they have to.
No,
that's
but
why we have
that's-
guidelines.
that's-
for
What
things.
period
It
do
is
they
your-
get social?
You
Do
just
they get their
jumped-
social class?
It's your
Advisory.
duty, I think. It's
Advisory
still
is
your
that, yeah.
duty to ensure that while trying to teach these kids, you're also teaching them. Be respectful, raise your hand, wait your turn, whatever. All of those things are there. That teaches people how to be like not a shitty person.
That's control.
No, their parent
That's
being
government
whacked
control.
out on heroin at
I
home.
think we're going down a
Cultural
rabbit
shifts.
hole nobody's going
Okay.
to solve.
Yeah.
I got a question for everybody since we
right.
started with
You got
presidential
2 minutes.
shit.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. What president would you guys like to just have a beer with? Because, I mean, I think,
Bush.
yeah.
Obama.
Which one? Which one?
Yeah, which one?
George W.
Living presidents?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Dead,
living
dead,
president.
Dead or living.
I gotta
Okay.
agree with you.
Because it's
I'm
I'm actually with Courtney on this one. I hate
I'd
him,
do
but
cocaine with him and do some golf and have. a
I
beer.
might stab him once he's really drunk.
he's-
But
Come on, Johnny. Be a positive.
I
human
would
being.
stab him in the
Johnny,
liver.
you guys have
Okay.
a whole bunch of comedy.
Yeah,
I know.
think-
We would do cocaine.
I think it's
It would
pretty
have a
cool.
great
Both talk
time.
about how you
But
like
I'd
hip hop, chitlins, and black people.
I hate
Wait,
chitlins.
who would you do?
I would, dude. Honestly, I would have a beer with Obama. He just seems like a chill dude, you
We're talking
know.
about living or dead.
He seems like a blunt smoker, and I like that.
Yeah, you know,
now.
he just
Now,
seems
the
like a
only
chill dude.
reason
I
say
never
blunt
liked him as a
smoker
president,
is 'cause
but
the day he was elected, my wife's like, "Look at those blunt lips."
you know, and, like I never said I never liked him as a president, but I refused to say a bad thing about him because he was my commander in chief and he was my big boss. You know what I'm saying? But as a
And he
civilian
never
now,
said anything
I-
so horrible.
but the thing is, he just seemed like one of those dudes that you just be like, hey, let's go to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
I,
don't like him
got
as
Clippers
president
tickets,
either.
dog. Let's go. You know?
Yeah, I don't like
Let's
him
go
as
watch
president.
some-
He's deported too many of my students.
Right.
He's hurt too many families. His Obamacare has put people in complete poverty that couldn't pay for insurance and are now getting fined but don't have insurance.
Me.
What he's done is some of those things.
But
are-
I'm not saying. I'm saying as a person.
Yeah, no,
I'm
as
saying
a
as a
person.
person. I fucking hated Obamacare because of how much shit it raised on a lot of people, like the premiums of the factory workers and stuff like that. And that's where it really fucked a lot of people. Dude, and I don't.
Corporate.
But-
it was
But I
designed to
feel-
be corporate.
But
I
he
feel
went
like
for-
it's a
It was designed to
plan
be
that
big
can also
business.
Still be adjusted that had good intention and it's new still. There are obviously things that can always.
I agree with the intention.
It shouldn't
I
have-
think we can all agree
But
with
the thing is,
Free healthcare.
nobody should
And
have
he
to
tried
pay
to
for
get
health
single
care.
payer, but the thing is that he tried to get single payer, and he tried to do that, but he ran up against the fucking megalith of fucking
So
healthcare
why-
and healthcare, and he's
Why-
not gonna fight it, so he got the
Why
best
push
deal
forward and make it happen.
They raise the prices.
Why?
Why
because
stop it?
because 20 million people got insurance.
Here-
Yeah, but
no,
half
no, no,
them
no,
people
no,
got
no.
kicked off of Medicare,
no.
which was free.
Here's the thing too, is that
I'm on Medicare.
Yeah, they
the
did.
most beautiful thing to be on
Travis
Medicare-
is on Medicare.
I got
fuck
60
that.
Valiums from Medi-Cal.
most
Medi-Cal, sorry.
beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
Not
It's the
Medicare.
same shit. That's Obamacare.
You guys all shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I got 6
the
free
most
Valiums.
Let Tally-
beautiful
Tal's got
thing
something
to
to
be
say.
American and you guys are not realizing this, is to have a choice of saying yes or no.
Or to believe.
Well, you don't have a choice. You have to pay
We're
for that.
No,
we can pretend we do, and that's true.
I don't want insurance.
In America, we
I don't
can't
want to
pretend.
be insured. I don't
Yeah.
want health insurance. I don't want to pay that.
Yep.
I don't want to pay that.
Yep.
No,
You
too bad.
should be taken
You're
care
gonna
of,
be
though.
fine.
But
Exactly.
if
I
something
totally
bad
agree with
You
you.
were before.
happened
True,
to
true.
You were before. You were taken care of.
You still
before.
are
You
now.
do the same thing
You
that I
got
did
billed
last
like a
year.
motherfucker, though.
No.
You
But
can
you
still
have-
go into an emergency
Yes.
room
You
no matter
have-
what.
Claim that you're indigent and they treat your pneumonia.
All right.
It's
You
what happened to
had
me
a
last
choice.
year.
You've
were
lost
indigent.
your choice.
Let-
I think the choice isn't that I don't. It's just like
Wrap it up. We got 30 seconds.
like making so much money off of Americans' illnesses. Like we don't treat people to be preventative. We don't do preventative health care because you don't make money that way.
We have to
Capitalism.
figure out what is
But
worth
those are-
profit.
But
But
Those are
what
Democrats
Tomo's
and
saying
Republicans
is that
and
you get
liberals.
fined for not having
You're
it.
not-
So if you
you're
didn't pay your fucking
The fine
shit,
is bullshit.
when you do
I
taxes, you get paid.
agree.
You
Hey
guys
guys, I love
all
you.
have
Josh
great
O's
points.
radio show on iTunes.
Hamburger Podcast. Courtney, what you got going on?
I have shows. Look at my website, CourtneyBanks.com, and I just put up a new podcast today talking about the election with Jay
I
Washington.
got you at Petey's place. by
Babs
the way,
open
Monday.
mic
Oh
too.
yeah, I'm gonna be at Petey's place with Ryan Talmos
Monday.
soon.
Ryan,
Tuesday.
What do you got?
Tuesday.
Ryan, his name's Travis.
Trav, God damn it.
It doesn't matter. I'm not very
It's your
memorable.
last name. that fucks
I
me up.
am driving over to Flappers right now to talk about how I started smoking weed again for 2 days ago for the since
whoa.
10
Oh, yeah.
years ago.
Tomo?
Petey's place is back on Tuesday. I got UBG on Monday with a band opening up, which I'm actually really proud about because I'm going to mix music in there. And then I'm going to be in Vegas next month, and I'm be dropping a lot of acid and try to rewrite all my
Are you
jokes.
living
I
in
got
Manhattan?
acid for
You
you.
can get
Josh!
acid still?
I can.
Listen to 95.5
Josh.
KLOS. I'm on there. I'm also the Frosty Hiding Frank RV driver. So next week I'll be driving all over, and you'll be hearing me on the air saying, "Hey, guess where I'm at?" And also,
I like Frosty.
Told
they're good people. There is also a thing, not to get everybody all sad, but we lose 22 veterans a day. Slothcares.org. It's to help prevent military suicide as well as eliminate the stigma. If you need help, I don't give a fuck if you're a comic, you're military, whoever it is, get fucking help, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to hate you for doing it. And please, one more thing I want to say is go to iTunes, type in Josh O'Brien, that's me, find Josh O's radio show or Civilianization, and download my podcast. Much love, many thanks. Thanks for tuning in and checking out.
Dang.
Carter.
All right, cool. I said I was gonna nail 5 names. 5 names: Mike Triggs, Barry Kareem, Shaylin Bowers. Holy shit, Jake Montgomery, and fucking Mike Trigg. Also, as well too, I'll be tonight at Karma Lounge,
Yeah.
Early Blue, along with Burger and Mr. Talminator here. Let's
Johnny.
I'm going to be practicing building my sniper rifle and taking it apart all day and all night.
So
till
Johnny's pro guns and Trump.
Do you wanna
Yeah.
go
Now.
to the bunker together?
Guys,
Anti-Trump pro gun.
My problem was I couldn't fit into a box because I liked
Yeah.
abortion and guns.
Yeah.
Go,
A burger, what the fuck?
I
Come
will
on,
be at
go, go, go,
Karma
go, go, go.
Lounge with the gorgeous Anna. Nick is so lucky because
Yeah.
I'd bang her. Oh. And I will be at Karma Lounge tonight with her, and then I will be at Flappers next Thursday on the 18th in the main room, and that's about it. And I'll be at UBG with Telmo and the band. Fuck yeah, guys!
Is the band
I'm Burger
cute?
Podcast. Remember, you did this to yourself, you fuckhead.
Fucker.
Are 50% of the people in the band female?
One, two, three, four.